Welcome to Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
I am Rex.
So this dude,
3 glasses.
this guy,
That's a weird number of glasses.
sent a package
Yes.
via Rob Halla, the Titan.
Yeah.
Only it's supposedly, well, technically his name is this. See if you can.
Erwin Der Orsprungliche via Rob Halla.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Orsprungliche. Orsprungliche.
But it's Liche.
Orsprungliche. I don't know. Anyway, he sent us a handwritten note.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but here, why don't you read that?
I can do this without any issues at all. Open Google Translate.
Yeah. I have a translation. So the whole note he wrote is written from Rommel about he's trapped by Hitler, according to his note.
Okay.
He's being held somewhere because they don't like him because he stood up to Hitler at one point, and now he's on the bad list.
Okay.
And so he sent us this whiskey, even though he shouldn't have, through time and history.
Yes. All right.
So
this is time traveling whiskey.
time traveling whiskey.
Hell yeah.
And
All
we've got 3 German whiskeys.
Wow.
Now here's
Wait, German
German
made
whiskeys.
Whiskeys.
Here's the cool thing about this. They claim that they've been distilling
Peated
for
malt.
2,000 years longer than Scotland.
I respect the game.
So
This is Eifel,
sure.
Eifel whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this distillery is so small.
Wait, distilling spirits or distilling like back in alchemy days?
I don't know.
Okay.
This is by a guy named
At a certain point, the Middle Eastern peoples can start to claim
first
distillation.
first.
Yeah.
The original first.
Dibs.
Dibs. The write-up on these guys is that they're so small that you can't even get the German whiskey in the rest of Germany.
Oh, really?
You have to get it from their area in their space.
All right.
So we're going to start with, these were all rated in Jim Murray's Whiskey Bible really, really highly.
Okay.
We're going to leave the peated one for last. We're going to start with the German rye, which is 90% German rye and 10% malt.
Does the category of their rye line up with American?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay. Well, we'll see if the news.
But that is why rye ended up in America, because German and basically immigrants brought the rye grain with them.
I just got some liquid on my hand, and I can't really smell it. Let's go in the glass.
That's
It's
soft.
very, very light. Wow, so light.
So the guy who made this, he worked as a wine importer, and so he gets access to all these like really amazing barrels.
Yeah.
And he's using everything from 50 liters, which is like a 10-gallon to 15-gallon, all the way up to 500-liter barrels of various wine cask and oak and all these different things.
So when it finally starts to let loose, because it starts out really tight, doesn't want to give you much nose. You keep going back to it.
46%.
There's wow.
There's something weird back in the
And it's not weird. It's pleasant. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a field. I'm in a field. Why am I in a field?
grain mixed with those caramel stroopwafels, like the waffle cookie with caramel layer in it.
Oh,
right.
okay,
And like
yeah.
2 packs, you eat them with tea.
But not
In a grain field.
minus a lot of the sugar. A lot of the sugar from that cookie. Yeah. If you're just going for the flavor,
bizarre.
not the sweetness. But in a good way. Yeah, I'm actually kind of really digging
Have you ever had one of those waffle cones that were not as sweetened? A little more. There's a different kind. There's a couple kinds of waffle cones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Okay, I can try this. Oh,
Oh, a little
Weird.
sweeter. Sweeter on the taste.
yeah.
You know what? The taste does not line up with the nose.
This is candy.
It's way sweeter.
I almost wonder if this is a wine cask rye. Like it was aged in an ex-wine cask. Because it's so sweet.
It's like you put a sugary, almost a simple syrup in with a little bit of like a soft grain whiskey.
Yeah. So he's doing column still first run
And a finish-
pot still second run.
Finish with a vanilla icing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of these,
Yeah.
column still first run, pot still second run.
So you do stripping with
yeah,
the column.
with a column.
Yeah.
And then a pot still for the cask
I wonder how much more yield you get from that, because doing pot still both
twice.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is weird.
And then you go back and it's almost a marshmallow. The vanilla almost turns into a marshmallow nose.
It gets sweeter and sweeter every sip, and I'm kind of over it right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's switch to the malt.
Marshmallow quality. Mm-hmm. It is that sugary sweet, but also soft and like pillowy.
Yeah.
And soft and smooth. And
weird.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Rich, thick, very thick feeling.
Not sure what to do with that.
It's like if the intrinsic flavors of a really sweet, sugar-forward grain whiskey didn't have any of the elbows or harshness. It was just like rich and full-bodied. It's still simple. It's like the vanilla, sugary sweetness turns into like a pillowy marshmallow.
Now I finally feel like I'm getting the grain nose that I expect from what's in a bottle. This is an unpeated malt.
Single malt German whiskey, 100% unpeated barley malt.
Yeah. Now smell it and you're like, yep, barley.
Yeah.
Just immediately.
Oh, the very rich berries, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, those beautiful fruits.
It smells really nice.
Yeah, there's like a peachy quality to it.
Mm-hmm. But syrupy peaches.
Yes, like the canned peaches, the syrupy canned peaches there. They're swimming in that.
I hope it didn't taste as sweet as the other one.
I mean, it smells sweeter.
Mm-hmm. It's not. It's way more. It's sweet.
Yeah. There's
But
more
it's
of
got
a natural sweetness.
More of a natural malt sweetness to it. That's a really nice, soft, fruity, presentable, unpeated malt.
It's 46%. It feels a little thin, but the flavors are definitely dense and concentrated. I wonder if that's the column still. It's going to give you
stripping
you're going to give you the thinness, but the pot still is going to make sure the flavor stays in there.
It does feel a little brittle. Okay, we're going to end with the peated.
You don't want to live in this more?
No, I do, but I want to come back to it after the peated.
All right, we'll come. I got to keep it in order then.
Yes.
So we got that one.
I'm not going back to the rye.
You're not going back?
No, I really didn't like it.
I'll circle back in a few minutes. No, this is the peated one.
Yeah, and this is a 2019 special edition.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's Port Charlotte level peat.
Yeah. That's not bad at all. Yeah, it feels very scotchy.
Yeah.
Very scotchy peat on the nose, which is not a bad thing if you like it.
Smells like really young Ardbeg. Okay. Oh, no. Kulila. That's sort of like thin peat. Right? Kulila to me always has this thin, sweet peat smoke to it, which is why it blends so easily.
A citrus zestiness underneath the peat, just that blanket of peatiness.
Wow, this is, if you had told me this was Scotch all day, I'd buy it.
Yeah, which, good on you, Germany, although you did have a 2,000-year head start. So.
He is not only bringing in wine casks and things like that, he is getting barrels in, popping the head out, recharring it himself, reinstalling. He's coopering.
Oh,
he's doing like aftermarket coopering to prepare the barrels he's getting. Yeah. This guy is hardcore. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's the winner because I like peated whiskey. Mm-hmm. So this is everything that this was with that added character of smoke that I really love.
46%.
That's really good, 46. Man. Yeah. I was ready for like a crafty shot over the bow, but
usually at that level of peat on the nose, whenever it lands in the finish, you are just left with this thick layer of smoke on the tongue. Mm-hmm. It's there, but it's also leaving a lot of breathing room.
Ooh, go back.
For the other malt to show up. To which one?
To the unpeated. No. Molasses and...
This damn bug, man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's molasses over fruit pancakes.
Supposed to be blessing the whiskey and not catching a bug.
Ooh, I really like that one again. Man, but okay, the rye, not a fan. The malts, he really hit it out of the park. Those are great.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the rye one more time.
And I'm not getting the thinness on the peat.
Now, get the nose on that rye.
Yeah.
It's a much more rich vanilla after you get these in you.
Yeah, but I don't like the palate.
Yeah, I don't think the palate's going to be that much improved, but the nose definitely improved.
No, see, I got to drink water again. It's clingy, syrupy.
Yeah, it is. But the nose definitely evolved and improved.
Yeah. The malts, even the unpeated, really great.
Oh.
I would be I would be happy to deliver
So
a whiskey like
after
that.
you do this and then you jump back. So we're jumping all over
Yeah,
the place. So a lot of ABC comparison going on. But now going back to this, there's almost a mentholyptus quality.
Yeah, a little.
It's like the cough drop, the menthol,
Yeah.
eucalyptus combination.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that peated one though. I'm living on that peated one.
At a certain point, whenever you're doing this much rapid fire AB,
You're gonna lose them. Man.
it starts to become not quite relevant to somebody that has a bottle.
Yeah, because
the
your
experience-
aftertaste is a mix of things.
Right, you're pulling it out. This is
that's fine.
dulling some of the sweetness in that, and yeah.
By the way,
These are both really nice.
Erwin, I did read your whole note. In case you were wondering, we're not gonna do it on camera because it's long, but I did read the whole thing and thank you. There's a lot of effort put into that.
Speaking of, remember a bunch of episodes ago, they had like a couple that were 6-minute episodes. I was like, man, I didn't realize I cut so much content, but I exported, uploaded. I was like, holy crap, it's 6 minutes. I got curious because I didn't remember cutting that much.
Right.
I was just going through the process. It was like 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
You barely cut 10%.
It was such a short episode.
Yeah.
So we should put a timer on this?
Just so you could see how much gets
Yeah,
cut.
because
That'd be
with
wild. That'd be
3
interesting.
whiskeys, it throws off the rhythm. I actually have no mental grid for how long we've been recording.
Oh, no, me either, because there's no...
Yeah, there's no timer.
yeah.
I think we're both probably going to track pretty. Best.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. But whenever you can go toe to toe with Scotland, that's been doing. They've had communities of people
Yeah, and deliver to people who traditionally really love Scotch.
collaborating, developing stuff for years. I wonder what the larger whiskey scene is like in Germany. Like, if there, because I know there's some, right? We've had German whiskeys before, but I don't think there's
Right.
many.
No, we have, but you're right, not many.
All right.
I mean, that doesn't mean there aren't many. We've not had very many.
No. We got Ricochet. When I got my bottle a few months ago, I was like, man, this is really good. I should say this for a special occasion. And then bandits broke into my office and drank it all.
Yeah.
It was bandits, I tell you. They left every other bottle alone and just drank my old Saints Keep.
Yeah, that Tel Nua is, you know what I've found? And the bandits in my house also only drink the Tel Nua.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yes. Some
Yes.
Some called for.
2 whole bottles.
Yeah. They were here recently for Bachelor's Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They donated a bottle to the Shenanigan.
Oh, nice.
When we were looking for more whiskey for the head.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need a donation.
Yeah.
She ran straight up and handed.
That
A Tel Nua.
shot, though. Can
Yeah.
you believe the shot? So.
Did it get it on camera?
Oh yeah, we got.
Okay, good.
We had Brianna shoot a shot glass full of whiskey off of my head with a paintball gun, and on the third shot,
Nailed it.
yeah, she was like from here.
Dead middle.
She was like what, 20 feet away,
Yeah, and it wasn't like it chipped the edge off.
No.
It was like,
and you can see it in the footage. The glass splits in half.
yeah.
It's a hell of a shot. Third shot. In the whole time,
Just don't play paintball with
Right.
Brianna is the answer to that.
Oh no. I was wearing a motorcycle helmet and had this plexiglass visor.
Yeah.
And it's it's pretty thin plexiglass. I'm sure it's
yeah.
robust. But all day we had a bunch of MBs shooting paintballs at this thick plexiglass thing, trying to make the shot into a bunghole. By the end of that day,
Yeah.
the plexiglass sheet, very thick, annihilated. It was just chunks and scraps and shards just shattered. The only thing I could think of is how much thicker that was and how absolutely destroyed it was by the same paintball and the same paintball gun. And she's shooting it at my damn face. And the paintballs drop with
Yeah.
this gun. So if she's aiming here, even if she's lined up, it's coming right here.
Yeah. Let's drink some smoky whiskey.
No, I don't want to because you told me to.
I'll
Here's
take
to
yours.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
You steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.